Okay, I want to point out there's not just one way to the end, and you may decide that you want to take a different path than I'm taking. No complaints. I really mean that. A lot of times people are confused by the road people take, but it's your road. Now, of course, the way I'm looking at this over here, I'm seeing something immediately. I'm seeing both equations have an x squared minus 2y squared in it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually subtract them. And if you subtracted those two equations, the x squared disappears and the y squared term disappears. And what are you left off with? I'm going to take the top equation, subtract away the bottom equation. So you would get 3x plus 4y, and you get minus 8 minus a minus 2, which would be minus 6. All right? Now, someone says, why would you have done that? It didn't make it any better. It did make it better. Right now, it's going to be really easy to solve for either x or y. I'm going to solve for y. Let me write this down. 4y is equal to minus 3x minus 6. And now I'm going to divide both sides by 4. What do you get? Y equals minus 3x minus 6 over 4. I'm going to make it look a little differently. I'm going to factor out a minus 3, and then you're going to get x plus 2 over 4. All right? So it's not that bad. What am I going to do with that? I got to do something. And this is the tough part. You got to plug it in somewhere. So I'm going to plug it in the place that I think looks the easiest. And I think this one looks the easiest to me. Right? And again, you could disagree. Say, I know the first one looks easiest. You make your decisions. You live with your decisions. What do I need to do now? I need to plug it in. Right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to plug it in now. So what do you get? You get x. Whoops, I'm sorry about that. You definitely get x squared. Now, you're going to get minus 2y squared. Let me write this down. Minus 2y squared. What's y squared? It's 9x plus 2 squared over 16. All right? And now what? Minus 4y. What's that going to be? Plus 3x plus 2. What's it equal now? Minus 2. All right? Yeah, I know it looks bad. It does. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit easier on me by canceling a 2 here, and this becomes an 8. All right? And what I'm going to do now is multiply both sides by 8. And what do you get? You get 8x squared. Let's see, minus 9. I'm going to square that x plus 2 now. So that's x squared plus 4x plus 4. And again, we're multiplying by 8. So you're going to get 24 x plus 2. And then what are you going to get? Minus 16, right? All right, let's keep moving. And it looks like work, doesn't it? So you get 8x squared minus 9x squared minus 36x minus 36 plus 24x plus 48 equals minus 16. Got to keep moving. Minus x squared. Let me get my x's to come together. Minus 36 and 24. Well, that's going to be minus 12, right? Oh boy, got more to do. Minus 36 and 48. That's going to be plus 12. And then I add 16 to that, would be 28. Things are coming together. I am going to multiply both sides by minus 1. And what do you get? X squared plus 12x minus 28 equals 0. And you know me, I'm going to try to factor it. X, looks like 2 and 14. The reason being the product is 28 and they differ by 12. I get two numbers. X equals 2 or x equals minus 14? No, that's not the answer. I got to know what the answer is. It's a point of intersection. Now, do you know what y is? You do. So what's it going to be? Let me write that down for you. The y is minus 3, x plus 2 over 4. So let's do this now. So, by the way, this graph's a different graph. I'm just using this for paper. So what do you get over here? If x is 2, what do you get? You get minus 3 for y. I'm plugging it in here to do that. All right? Now, how do you do that? Plug in 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. The 4's cancel, get minus 3. Let's do the next one, more difficult. It's minus 14. Well, minus 14 plus 2 is minus 12. Minus 12 divided by 4 is minus 3. And minus 3 times minus 3 is plus 9. So I'm going to say these are my answers. I want to go to the key. Whoops, where's the key? The key's over here. I see one of the answers listed. And I see the other answer listed. What I want to do is I also do the graph. All right, now I want to visualize this. And I want to point out, I want to visualize these 2 points of intersection. Well, kind of looking at it. If you want to take your ruler out to do it, you can. Looking at this one, let me get this over here a little bit better, okay? Looks about 2. 2 minus 3. Again, it's still imprecise, by the way, but I'm kind of agreeing with that. And let's do the other one. Right, we got 2 minus 3. The other one, it said minus 14, right? You notice I'm trying to get the ruler to be perpendicular, 90 degrees, right? Looks about minus 14 to me. And this will be 0 degrees, and I'm going to just do this over here. And 9. We're doing it pretty good. Again, the graphs are very accurately drawn. Someone says, why are they accurately drawn? A human's not doing it. I noticed when Wells was drawing pictures, it really did look quite crude, almost like a human was trying to draw it. And be aware of that these graphs are not easy to construct. You can just imagine how difficult this graph would be to do by hand. But did I do the graph by hand? No, I did it by using a machine, and we want to encourage that from you as well, all right? So let me just remind you again, I know I do it maybe too often. My name is Ron Bannon, email address. And again, why would you want to email me? To reach out to me with maybe some comments about the document. You know, maybe you saw an error or criticism about that something said in the document. And again, with the intent to help improve the document. Thank you.